Following the riveting revelation of last episode, this week we see Brika, Pippin, and Leo reacting to the stunning confession made by Crash as the whole party begins to realize that their secrets may be deeper than they thought, and their forgotten enemies may be not forgotten for long. This week on WeTogether, 2 is fine, 3's a crowd. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring us back in. This moment that has just kind of been created. I'm going to bring us back to that feeling where Crash, who is notoriously very close to the chest with a lot of his past, with a lot of his story, has revealed to you in an attempt to save what I believe he believes is the last visage of his lost friend. He has revealed to you that in his past, when he was born a changeling. Now, I kind of want to get a read of the room where changelings are extremely rare in Iris Luna. In fact, none of you would ever have met one or know of one, but you know of them. On Iris Luna specifically, they are usually corgined to levels 5, where their physiology makes them uniquely adept at traversing the low gravity, horrid air situations. Beyond that, none of you know much about changelings, except for the fact that they are quite bastardized in that their appearance is often quite horrendous. Therefore, they're famous for stealing the appearances of others, which is pretty taboo. When you think about it, someone just walking around with your face because they don't want to look like they look. So, as far as what you all know about changelings, probably not good. Some sense of mysticism, some sense of skepticism. So I'm going to go around in the air of this room. I'm going to pan the camera to Brika, who had just injected Crash with boost to stabilize him. And now, upon this revelation, it appears his sickness is curing itself. His face is putting itself back together. He looks like the Crash you knew. How do you feel?
Oh. I'm just thinking, like, if I was a changeling, I would have probably picked a better looking person.
Pragmatic as always.
Yeah, Brika is more like, wow, this look really gives him no bonuses, like, in life, you know?
You could have chose anyone. You could have been a contender. As we pan from Brika in her silent judgment, Pippin, you're standing there, your face matte with wet tears, probably a little bit of drool, as you're seeing your friend put himself back together in front of your eyes. You see a golden retriever licking his face as it starts to just slowly piece back together. How are you feeling in this moment?
Ben's internal dialogue consists of, changeling? The heck is a changeling? Ben's from level 2. He has no idea what a changeling is.
Almost am 100% certain, my friend, that was not internal.
Yeah, it probably came out.
As that rings through the room, Leo, you've kind of just witnessed a small miracle in front of your eyes. And then found out someone you thought you knew had a big secret. How are you feeling?
Honestly, what's new?
I've hurt you guys too much.
This is everybody he's ever known. He just kind of is nodding his head like he respects it. He gets it. And he kind of a little envious of like what that freedom could mean, but also aware that it's probably more problematic than not.
So Crash, Luke, both the player and the character, I know this secret has been on your mind for quite some time. And in Crash's case, the fear of retribution on being a changeling, on being someone you didn't say you were, has always been a fear in the front of your mind. As you look around the room, Brika's unchanging face, Pippin, obviously very curious, he just said it out loud, Leo, looking at you with genuine concern, and Rita, who pets the air next to you and stands up, wipes her hands. You see? What were you even afraid of? You have good friends. As she looks around, you, in this moment, how are you feeling?
I think right now, Crash is like waiting for the shoe to drop. He's like, he hasn't admitted this in a long time. He hasn't really told anyone anything like this in like 7 or 8 years. Anything before that was like, he always was treated poorly because he was a changeling. So he's like sort of waiting for it. But I think there's like that little bit of fear that the shoe is going to drop, but he also has like a sense of relief when he sees everyone's, like the way everyone's processing it.
I go over to you and stick out a hand, help you up.
I'll grab it. Get right up.
Hey, we probably should get out of here. I'm going to go grab a beer and talk about V. Want to know more about the guy.
Sorry to interrupt and cut in, but anybody going to tell me what a changeling is? Because I still don't know. Is it terminal? Rita, it's not terminal, is it?
I mean, technically, he will have it when he dies, so I guess.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry, Crash.
Brika opens up her tablet and you just see like a hologram come up of like the whatever the feed has about changelings. And
Like an encyclopedia page.
Is there a
Yeah.
picture? I need wisdom saving throws from everybody. Except for Crash. I'm assuming you've looked in the mirror before.
14.
17.
1.
You rolled a nat 1, bro? Oh, no.
Oh, no.
It was
Our
inevitable.
relationships are about to change.
The dice were like,
Okay, so Rika, Leo, you see this, and there's no overt reaction. Whatever you're thinking in your head is not showing on your face. Pippin, I'm going to tell you what you see. You're going to react. You're going to react very loudly, and you're going to react very viscerally. This skin on a changeling is almost translucent. You can see the veins and the networks of circulatory system just crossing their skin. And it's peeled back so they have no lips, almost no nose, and cataract covered eyes with wisps of hair barely growing out of a very bald skull. And they're hunched, and the picture that's depicting is very grotesque looking. Looks like an undead almost.
First he gasps and he's like, "Dear dog, Pitova, forgive me. I'm so sorry, but what in the world is that?"
'Tis changeling.
Crash, that's what you are?
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Does it hurt?
it's not that bad. That's like
It looks incredibly painful.
I don't know who drew that.
Drew, I think that's the picture.
I'm
I'm pretty sure that's like a live feed, maybe.
I'm pretty sure I'm a bit more handsome than that.
They cherry picked like a guy with cancer and used that as the default picture. That's fucked up.
That looks sick, man. Like, you look ill. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Okay, you thought.
Well, I mean, your face was just falling off a second ago, but
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not feeling good, but as far as that, like, yeah, I'm that.
are you feeling good because you're on drugs right now, or are you actually feeling good? We need to have a baseline here.
You actually don't feel the effect of the drugs anymore.
Am I on drugs right now?
Boost. I think that's what.
Yeah, I
Brika
might have injected you with your boost.
Oh no, shit! I'm like feeling my pockets.
I did tell her no for what it's worth.
I don't even feel it.
Have you done boost before, Crash?
Yeah.
You are definitely not boosted right now. There's just no way. Boosted, you are fucking on the ground. Your head's like nodding. Like,
Yeah.
there's no way you're boosted. Pippin, you see the golden retriever like jumping and pawing at Crash's chest, which he wouldn't feel. It's just you can see it.
Crash, I'm sorry to ask this. I'm sorry for my reaction. It's just, I've never seen something like that before, but you feel something weird like on your chest or something?
No.
Really weird.
Like pull my shirt down a little bit.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take a look real quick? Nothing weird, I promise.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Oh, things are getting interesting.
Should I roll like an investigation or something? Or
Yeah. Yeah, you doing a pat down?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you get +2 for security-based things, right?
Ooh, 21.
Can you do something for me?
21.
As you're like touching his chest, you feel the front pocket of his jacket. Like there's like a small, like weird shaped object in the front pocket.
I like carefully pull it out, take a look at it.
Crash, to your knowledge, there's nothing in that pocket. So when he reaches in and pulls out this weird looking, slightly longer than normal playing card, it is surprising to you.
Ta-da!
the fuck is it?
I'm sorry. I didn't know that was in there. I just pulled that out.
We gotta get out of here, man.
Crash, I want to be very clear with you. I do not know sleight of hand magic at all. I don't know who put that in there.
Rita just goes, "Oh, it's a miracle." As you look at the card, Pippin, you see a kind of more drawn caricature, but it looks exactly like Crash on the card. And it just says The Wanderer. It's like a golden playing card. Like this thing is fucking, besides it being pretty worn, it is quite extravagant.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
Not right this second. I was actually going to ask Crash if he wants to keep this. Seems to be some sort of like protection.
You earned that.
Well, no, to be fair,
I mean, yeah.
Pippin doesn't know the money's gone. So this is just more so like, hey, this was on your person. Do you want it back?
He holds the card out to you, Crash.
Yeah, I'll grab it from Pippin and say, yeah, I'll hand it out to Bricka. Like, take a look at it. I don't even know what it is.
I want to instant upload it.
I don't think you actually have that available today. You already used it for me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you used it already, if I remember correctly.
Wasn't that yesterday?
No.
When did I use it?
We went to the Bazaar Street and then back home. today.
I didn't use it on Bizarre Street
You
at
used
all.
it before we went because you went blind.
Oh yeah,
that was this morning.
That was like first thing in the morning. Yeah, yeah.
I did. I used it on a rune. You're right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm kind of keeping track of your instant upload. It affects me a little bit.
Crash, as you hand it to Brika, and Brika, as your tablet just goes, and you're like, fuck. You hand it back. Crash, this card, to you, it doesn't look like you. There's subtle differences in it. The wrinkles under his eyes, the kind of way it's smiling. This is Varric on a card. And as you hold it, taking it back from Brika, you feel like a slight vibration from it. Pippin suddenly hear the golden retriever start whining and like backing away from Crash. As Rita goes, "Oh, I have another appointment. Thank you all for your riveting experience. I expect in the future maybe a little bit more of a housewarming, yeah? Maybe some cookies or something to eat, you know?" And you see a little tiny firefly kind of come into the room and then expand into this big fucking portal in the middle of the room as she just kind of like scratches her head. "It's been nice. All right, goodbye."
Rhea, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
She looks back at you and she goes, "No, thank Bitova." And the shit just closes.
Literally, without saying thank you, Brika's mouth is just open.
Yeah, for someone who doesn't believe in magic, too, that was probably crazy.
Yeah, that was wild.
Can I cast something on the card?
Sure.
I haven't done this in a hot minute, so I figured it's about time that I use my detect good and evil.
Ooh.
While you're doing that, hey, Brika, you got access to the cameras facing outside?
I have access to all the cameras. I don't think outside.
There are. I guess you just don't have access to them.
There's one and it shows the front door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's
Okay.
not it's not like really outside.
Well, like we watched you from that camera before, so I just was hoping. Okay. We probably should get out of here pretty quick.
First, does anyone know what the V upstairs means?
That's Fikes.
Why would they ransack our place?
They did say that we were their mortal enemies.
Yeah, but how did they know where we were?
They're a bunch of nerds. They probably got somebody watching us.
It would not surprise me if whenever they redid our car, re-outfitted it, we got stuck with a tracker. Kind of,
Does anybody find it funny that we haven't talked to Krieger since like day one?
yeah, fuck that guy. I'm good.
Where the fuck is he at? And Eve?
Oh, fuck her.
Eve had Rucker's jacket. Yeah.
Especially, I'm good on that one.
It could be anyone.
Yeah, we're asking too many questions inside of a ransacked basement.
Yeah, we need to get the fuck out of here.
To the nav point, to the council?
There's no nav point. There's no council yet.
Yep. No, yeah. Gotta call Polly for that. But Divine Sense, did you want to do that?
Yes, I did want to do that. I can detect good and evil. At the end of your next turn, you can see anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend or undead, but I'm just detecting good and evil, essentially.
Yes. The card itself is radiating good. The room is a mixed bag.
Everybody? Come on!
Yeah. Does it have a range to it?
60 feet.
Okay.
If it's not behind total cover.
Nice. Perfect. So then, yeah, that would just be all you sense. As you guys scurry out of the basement, I'm assuming, you've all agreed it's time to leave. Can I have a perception?
All right, I'm going to put the card back in my pocket as well as we leave.
As you guys head up the stairs, first I'm going to need order in which the stairs have been ascended. Who's the most eager to get the fuck out of here?
I went first down. I'm not going first out.
Leo, you're suspiciously quiet for somebody who has brought it up 4 times now.
I was going to say, I'm probably eager to get out of there,
I was going to say it's one of you two, probably
I
for sure.
was just following up Crash.
Yeah, I'll head out then.
So at Crash, roll me a perception check. Then Leo. Then Brika. Then Pippin. And hold your number until I get to you. Crash, what was your perception check?
A dirty 20. A filthy 20.
Hell yes. As you come up the stairs, you notice a very peculiar smell. Smell that you've smelled before. It smells like gas. Not like gasoline, but like propane.
Like natural gas from a pipe or something?
Yeah.
I'd like go like this and I'd tell everybody to stop. Or I like put my arms out like a signaling to stop. I look back at Leo like, you smell that?
What was your perception check, Leo?
18.
As you kind of like stop behind Crash, you also notice the smell. Very, very strong.
Get the fuck out of here real quick.
Rika, what did you roll?
14.
You being short to the ground, not necessarily smelling anything, and there you see them whispering up ahead of you, not moving anymore.
Guys, I thought we were getting out of here. What's up?
Pippin, what did you roll?
I rolled a 3.
Perfect. All three of you rolled dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
Troy, roll me a athletics.
Okay.
22.
Honeydew.
11.
I went from a nat 1 to a 3 to a nat 20. Tonight is wild.
Oh my gosh.
So Pippin, you can say this is because of your dogged determination or maybe just overall composition. But when someone said we should get out of here, and then everybody is like, we're going outside, and there's like an excited energy going on, heading up the stairs, getting out of here, the abrupt stop catches you off guard a little bit. But you are also a tank. So literally, Brika and Leo are just completely bowled over as Crash just barely manages to step like out into the room as the three of you just collapse up the stairs onto the ground. You can now all smell it, by the way.
Oh, that smells terrible. Did somebody like pass gas or something?
We gotta get the fuck out of here now.
Yeah, I'm running.
I don't remember if there's like windows or anything here.
There is a window.
I'm just from where I am. I'm just looking around to see, like looking out the windows, looking at the door. I'm just expecting.
With just your passive perception, nothing really shows up to you. Nothing out of the ordinary. There is a weird whistling going on, though.
Yo, I dipped. I'm out
Yeah.
of this bitch.
I'm
straight
like,
up
go.
I'm owling Naruto running with my wings. Like
We
slightly
finally
inclined.
accepted it. Yes. Yes.
I'm so happy I just listened to that.
Bro, perfect. Then Leo, you would be the first person that I would have to ask. Roll me a dex save, please.
19.
Hell yeah. As you're Naruto running out of the room, you turn the corner to the hallway that leads to the door that leads out, and immediately are met with this air change coming towards you. Your feathers pick up on it first, as like just like the difference in air. Something large is swinging towards your head, and you just manage to duck out of it just in time as an extremely large furbolg man, one that you probably would recognize, has just swung what looks like a giant lead pipe at your head. And you hear a half goblin go, "Damn, so close." As then you hear click, the sound of a hammer being pulled back on a gun. And you look up at the open door and see the two Vikes standing there, and the half goblin grinning. "Come on, man, I bet you I don't miss."
Can I react?
Well, you're still around the corner. Can I react?
You did.
Oh, that's my reaction is ducking. Yeah.
I mean, did you want to get hit in the face with a lead pipe? Okay. What were you saying, Troy?
I was going to ask if I could react with Chosen of Bitova.
The protector thing? I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that there's a line of sight thing, right?
Not the protector thing. That's protective blessing. Chosen of Bitova means when an ally within 10 feet of you is about to take damage, which I imagine he's not more than 10 feet away from me, I can use my reaction to perform Leap of Faith, Divine Leap to their side.
Even if he isn't 10 feet away from you, he has not taken damage yet.
Okay. Well, this is like a prerequisite to damage.
Yeah, I think it said when they're about to take damage.
Yep. Yeah. So you would see Leo freeze as he turns the corner. Anybody else following him? Who else is trying to get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I was rushing right out, Leo.
So you would also see the two Vikes standing there. Brika?
I was just getting up and dusting off my clothes since I just got like bowled over.
So why don't you turn the corner complaining about how you got bowled over and then see the threat?
The fucking Pippin. Why do you have to be so big? Oh.
Pippin, you would then turn the corner and join them.
Yeah, I would have, seeing the Furbolg with a lead pipe, I would have taken Leo's space, so he would swap with me. I'd be standing in front.
Oh, that's cute. What were you going to say, Luke?
Okay, so right now, the Furbolg has swung a lead pipe, missed, and then the half-goblin has a gun pointed now at Pippin.
Yeah, at all of you, technically. But Pippin is the first most person in the group right now. So, boss, what do you want to do with them? You hear the sound of a glass hit the table, which draws your attention now immediately to your left, where the kitchen table is. Sitting at the table, stirring a glass that's filled with what looks like whiskey? Bourbon? Oh, scotch.
Yes.
As he's swirling it around, Braun Iron Fist? Was his name? We'll just go Braun. I know his name is Braun. The leader, or at least the leader you met of the Vikes. The guy from the Iron Cradle. As he sniffs the whiskey. Well, now. Fancy meeting you here. Come on. Sit down. We got some things to talk about. He points at the empty seats at the table.
I kind of look back at the goblin with a gun pointing to us, and nod my head in resignation and sit at the table opposite.
Is he standing or is he sitting?
He's sitting.
Pippin is going to stroll over to the table across from him and stand over him.
I'm gonna follow, and I'm gonna keep looking at Pippin to see if I see that aggressive nature at all in him.
Roll insight.
I'm looking to keep an eye on him and trying to make sure he doesn't
Do anything
get
crazy.
to that point.
Yeah.
21.
He's doing a lot for you today. As you look at Braun, he looks completely composed, just relaxing. Leaned back in his chair. He's looking up at Pippin with a amused look on his face. It's like, I'm already a dwarf. Why you gotta be all tall and shit? Come on, sit down. You're making me nervous.
Prefer to stand, thank you, though. I've been sitting in a car for hours. I can't take it anymore.
You feel a really, really heavy hand on your shoulder as the Furbolg has crossed the room. I insist.
I'm gonna walk up and kind of like put myself in between the Furbolg and Pippin, and just kind of like grab Pippin and say like, "It's all right, Pip. I mean, you don't have to sit if you don't want to, but just back off a little bit." And I'm just gonna like eye the Furbolg up.
Pippin's just gonna kind of head back to the like backside of the kitchen, and lean up against a wall. He does not want to sit down.
And I'll sit down.
Braun stands up and pulls a chair out for Brika.
Yeah, Brika sits across the table from Braun.
My lady.
Oh, thank you.
Of course. Goes back to his seat, sits down. Now, think y'all know why I'm here, what I have to talk to you about. Woke up this morning, took a shit, had some breakfast, opened my news feed to read about the glorious explosion taking part in Southside Sector B41. And to my surprise, the only thing there was some cat got saved out of a tree. Didn't even know there were cats, didn't even know there were trees. What happened? Cold feet? He's looking at Brika.
Not so much cold feet, more like warm head.
Looks around the room, looks between Pippin, Crash, Leo. Now, them I expected. I mean, points at Pippin, probably doesn't know his ass from his head. Points at Leo, obviously not from around here. Points at Crash, probably would run away if I decided to make things a little bit more violent.
I just gotta say, it's ironic you're saying that because I can literally see the top of your head right now. It's a weird experience.
That's what I mean. No awareness, the situation. No understanding of the importance of respect here in the Outer Rim. But you, I expected you to know better. Are you saying you did?
Well, Braun, with all due respect, we have to go with the best offer.
He looks around. Well, I mean, this is some prime real estate. I understand.
I mean, your redecorating did a lot for the worth.
Haven't even finished yet, sweetheart. Looks at Crash. I tried to look you up, and I got some pretty extensive networks. Couldn't find out much about you.
Oh, poor you.
Where you from?
Hmm.
I highly suggest we be friends in this moment. I behoove you to reconsider.
In this moment, eh? What about the next one?
Well, son, this happens to be the most important moment of your life, so I wouldn't move on too quick.
Somehow I don't think that's true. But I don't know, bruv. You talk a big game about respect and all that, but first time we met, you put a gun in my hands, told me to pull the trigger on myself.
Yeah, I had to see what kind of man you were. Turns out you got some balls.
So
I appreciate
just
that.
to be clear then, your idea of respect for another man is to immediately test his strength, will, just immediately place a test on him, and that's respect.
Well, hold on now. Didn't know you were a man when I did that. Didn't respect you. Now I do. And because of that respect, I sat down at this table. Told my friends there not to do anything too brash. And now we're having a conversation. How is that not warning respect?
You should be able then to understand why your disrespect caused us to not follow through on the indecent deed you thrust upon us. Disrespect is met with disrespect. If you'd like to sit down with respect and speak, here we are.
He slides his glass over to Leo. You agree with that?
I'm going to roll keen observation while they're talking.
Sure.
And
Add
I'm
it to
trying
what?
Yeah, I'm trying to gain insight. I want to know if his intention here is to walk out of this place with us dead or alive.
Sure.
That is a dirty 20.
As you kind of look at him as he slides the glass over to you and you look into his eyes are hard to read, and all you really are getting off of him is that he's looking for answers. He's looking for something. But there's not deadly intent. There's nothing radiating off of him that would be like, oh man, like he's just going to fucking kill us.
And what does it seem like he wants me to do with this glass? Does he want me to drink from it?
Looks like it.
Very weird social decorum, but I don't know dwarves very well, obviously. I take a sip of the...
Do you drink alcohol?
My dad drank alcohol, so I've tried my fair share of scotch.
It's a good fucking scotch.
It's still unpleasant.
Of course.
But he battles through it, just kind of nods his head. You did not make your way all the way out here to kill 4 lowly beings so far beneath you. What is it you want?
Now that is a keen observation, my friend. You're right. I didn't come all the way out here to dirty my hands. I don't like to do that myself now. The implications. You understand. But what I did come out here is to verify something. And I'm waiting for that Oh. Holds open his gate. Closes it. I think I just got it. Stands up. Well, now, this has been fun. Pats his jacket. Looks around. Oh, pulls out a fat ass stogie. Puts it in his mouth. Pulls out a lighter, which kind of rare for an analog lighter, just so you know. Not like a normal thing you'd see. Opens the lighter.
Before he strikes the lighter, can I like whip my guitar around and cast distortion amp?
I don't know if you would have the time, to be honest.
Okay. That's fair.
As he strikes the lighter, and there's a small spark. Small. Nothing happened. He goes, damn it. Goes to strike it again. Stops. Closes the lighter. Actually, probably not a good idea. Puts the stogie away, starts walking out of the room, fixes his jacket. Well, it's nice doing business with y'all. And I'll enjoy reading about you on the news tomorrow. He turns, looks at the two, and he goes, do it. Walks out of the room.
Can I sprint towards the door as soon as he turns around?
You can certainly try.
How many people did he talk about before he left? Or talk to before he left?
2.
So Brika's literally going to look at them and just, stop!
The Furbolg. First of all, hold on. As you do that, Pippin, you're sprinting towards the door. Roll me an athletics check.
18.
As you sprint towards the door, you run full-bodied into a Furbolg man. This man, he's rather large, and he looks a little bit chunky. But you realize as you pass through the chunk layer that behind it is a wall of what you might be certain is concrete.
Be the first time I did that.
Like you fall back from the air leaving your
Knock the
lungs.
wind out of me.
Just as Brika yells, "Stop!" and the half-goblin man looks at the Furbolg man, his eyes going blank. The Furbolg man looking at the half-goblin man. They both start laughing. That was almost scary. Do you practice that in the morning? Oh, shit. All right, everybody. In the living room now. Points with the gun.
Am I close enough to try and disarm the gun?
No, at this point, you are like trying to get your breath back.
I stand up from the table calmly and grab my leather satchel. Propane in the room, like, could go off any second.
Looks at the Furbolg. Furbolg looks at him. This was a Q&A. Get your ass moving.
Listen, it's just that I've got enough explosives here to take out half the block, you included.
I, at that point, stand up and calmly walk towards the living room.
I also stand up to go to the living room.
As he looks at it, he goes, "Oh, shit. He's right. That's crazy. So, you're making our job easier. Love it." Points to the gun. Brika, I need a wisdom saving throw, please.
Can Braun with his invincible henchmen.
They're not invincible. I just rolled a nat 20.
13.
You feel your heart rate is accelerating. You know what an execution looks like. Okay. You've been on the block a long time. People go missing all the time. Your heart rate is starting to pick up in a way that normally it does not. You're starting to feel this hopeless sensation come over you. Why didn't it fucking work? As you're standing up, everyone's heading into the living room, and you feel your heart rate pounding in your chest as you remember last time something had to happen first. Do you remember it? She nodded, by the way, for people listening.
So Brika, still standing near the table, gets up. Deep breath. And she doesn't want to do that again. So she takes off her glasses by the chain, puts them next to her, and then very quietly, "Yor, I need your help."
You all hear this voice echo through the room. And the second that Brika's glasses come off her face, you feel this cold sensation in the room.
Crash has a puzzled look.
As you start to see a line on her forehead appear and then split apart.
No.
As the red gem starts to come forward from her forehead, a line of blood trickling down her face touches her lips. She licks it. And you guys feel this intense pressure in the room. I'm talking like gravity times 2 has happened. Like it's pushing down on all of you.
I still can't catch my breath.
You see the goblin man and his gun shaking as he's pointing it at you. And you see the Furbolg man, his eyes start to get wide. Is he, "Scaff, I can't move." "Me neither. What the fuck did you do?"
Boys, I think it's time we play a little game.
You hear a ghastly voice in the room that says, "Kill."
All of us do?
How about another round of roulette, as you like to play?
A bead of sweat starts going down the half goblin's face.
Guys, should we go outside first?
Rico, what the fuck?
Guys, I need to go outside. And Pippin's gonna
So
make
Brika's
make his way towards the
completely
door.
ignoring everyone, like just very focused on the furbolgs and this dwarf.
Can you roll me a wisdom saving throw, please?
And like, are we aside from the gravity, are we still able to like do things?
Yeah, you can move.
Nat 1.
Oh, with the nat 1, their talking is fucking annoying you. You want it to stop.
So look directly at Pippin. Shut up.
Pippin, as you go to whatever you wanted to say next, your jaw won't move. You physically cannot speak.
I am pulling him by his shirt sleeve towards the door, just looking anxiously at Brika with my head fully turned around as I'm like trying to pull him toward the door.
Rika, your audience is leaving.
Oh, stop right there. Stop right there. We need to watch the show.
My knees crumple to the floor.
Familiar feeling, by the way. It's almost like someone yanked you by your nervous system.
I'm going to Prism Void and kind of prolong the process of creating just a generic item.
So you're going to make a prism. And
Doesn't
then...
matter. Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
Prism Void, seeing if Brika reacts or is looking...
Inconsequential, right, Brika?
Yes, does not matter at all.
The goblin, still trembling, fully flop sweating now. As Brika, you now can play your game.
So I walk over, take one of the guns, keep 3 rounds in the guns. Flip it closed, do a little spin for flavor. Hand it back.
Brika, hey, what the fuck's going on?
Talking again.
Oh,
You don't have to do this. Don't.
Your mouth seals. The words stuck in your throat as you try and get them out.
just enjoy the show. Who shall go first?
Scott, I'm scared.
Wonderful. You volunteered.
No,
okay.
I'm sorry.
I hand him the gun.
I'm so sorry. No, please. I don't have to need her to.
And you may shoot yourself. Just once, please.
Crash is like sitting on the floor with tears streaming down his face, and he's doing his best to keep his eyes closed. And can I cast Song of Guidance? And I'm just gonna try and shut my eyes and start playing the same song I was playing at Patches last time I cast this.
I believe it doesn't require any verbal components.
Nope.
So you should be able to do that. Who are you guidancing?
I am gonna try to think back to like what happened at Patches the best I can. I'm gonna give it to Leo.
Gives you a 1d4 to any skill check.
Yeah.
So what were you making, Leo?
I made Brika's glasses. It's the first thing that came to mind.
You've done that. Nothing has stopped you. Brika is a little preoccupied right now, relishing the absolute look of terror as the man is slowly pointing the gun to his temple. Please, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Please don't.
Trying not to see this, put the glasses on, thinking that it will blind me.
The second you put the glasses on, everything around you becomes black and white in a inverted kind of a way. Like everything that, like the walls, everything is black. The people, everything bright, luminescent white. And you can see their hearts beating in their chest. And it starts to get really intense to the point where it's starting to now like hurt your eyes to look. But it reminds you of something. It's not just light. When you look up at the sky from a field after you guys have finished putting away the tents, you bathe in this light as it's getting too intense for you to see.
I'm going to cast two things. One, magic sense. Two, I'm going to cast lunar vision. I know what it's supposed to do.
Love that. Roll me a wisdom saving throw. Brika pulls the trigger. Click. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, you lucky boy, lucky boy. All right. How is everybody enjoying the show?
Crash is breathing heavier now, trying to keep his head down.
You would see the meanest mug from Pippin. He's not happy with you right now. All the hair on the back of his neck is standing straight up, and he is, if he could open his mouth, he would be snarling.
As a player, I'm so sorry.
While I'm playing this melody, I'm just going to. Crash has no idea what he's doing. Never, does not know how, but he is thinking back to what Rita said when she was just here, and Crash is going to do his best in his head to pray to Bitova.
Roll a religion. Leo, the second that you cast lunar vision, the bright light stops hurting your eyes and everything starts to focus, as now you can see clearly, clear as night, everything around you. And you see all these strange interconnected woven webs between everything, especially between you and your companions. Very strong roots. And as you cast magic sense, it expands as the normally very bright magical items in the room, Crash's guitar, Pippin's hat, glow a kind of faint light. But the thing that is the most presence is standing directly behind Brika with his hands on her shoulders as his head turns 180 degrees, looking directly at you. His visage is a dark, dark shadow. You notice two elongated, almost feather-like horns coming off of him. And there's not just one root system hooked up to him. So many. Just funneling into him. And through him into Brika, whose eyes are glowing the same red color.
Is there any connection from me to him? And is there any connection from the crystal to him?
No connections visible. The crystal is insanely hot on your chest, almost to the point of burning you.
There's a line from me to Brika. I'm with Pippin right now. I feel like I'm kind of acting on like some foreign instinct, like maybe my hand is being guided here. I take his hand and wrap it around the line from me to her.
As you do this, a slight glowing light kind of follows the line and fizzles out about halfway through. What was that religion roll, Crash?
14.
Crash, as you pray in your mind, you don't know what you're doing. You stumble through it. I would love to hear your rendition.
Crash is just in his head. He's thinking in that moment. He doesn't know what to do. Varric isn't there or in his head or whatever. And he doesn't know where else to look for answers. Somewhere along his journey up to the 3rd level, he spent some time with some guides that tried to teach him certain stuff, but it never vibed with him and he never, really listened. So the only deity or anything that he knows of really is Bitova, and just from what he's heard about or heard from Pippin and stuff like that. So Crash is just in his head. He's just like crying and trying to keep playing the same melody on his guitar. I don't know if you can hear me or if anyone can hear me, but I don't know what to do. I know this is wrong. I don't want Brika to have this regret. I need help fixing it. So if you're out there, Bitova, I'm asking for help and guidance and whatever else it is that you're supposed to be about. So if you're really out there, now would be a great time to prove it.
Crash, in your POV, you open your eyes. Nothing's changed. The gun is being handed to the goblin man who's sobbing openly. Brika's still with the cold, dead look in her eyes.
Right when I open my eyes too, I'm like locked on to the stone. The red stone in Brika's head.
Prominent. Almost to the point of like being a 3rd horn on her forehead.
And the flashback I had where I believe it was Yor and Varric were arguing about like the stone or something like that. It just keeps like replaying in my head too.
Leo, from your POV, Crash starts glowing. A bright color. Bright golden color. And the line attached to Pippin's hand reinvigorates, becoming even brighter, as Pippin himself is being like filled with this like energy that you can see with magic sense as it's
Pippin.
following the line down.
Heal her, Pippin.
I'd be able to hear that.
I mean, if he said it out, he hasn't been told to shut up.
I'm holding you right now.
I thought we were both silenced. That's why I was confused. But Pippin kind of steals himself from his honestly rageful look that he has, and calms himself and shuts his eyes, and is going to cast Hands on Lay I think I'm allowed. I have 5 pools of healing power per long rest. I'm going to use all 5.
Hold on, before you do that, just a quick question. Does your divine sense hold? Can you see like this line as
It was
it's
for good and evil. It wasn't divine sense.
That's
Different
part
thing.
of divine sense.
That's part of it?
Yes, it is.
Thought it was a different spell.
I'm reading it to you. Divine sense. As an action, you can detect good and evil. Then it says, until the end of your next turn, you can see anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial fiend undead within 60 feet that's not behind cover.
Nice. So, yeah, there'd be a fucking very much undead presence in the room. Also, just so you know, I don't know if I mistyped it. It's not 5 pools. It's a pool of 5 health. And you
Gotcha.
get an additional 5 health every time you level that
Gotcha.
you can give. But that being said, you have to touch her. And as far as you know, the only way to get like up and move would have to be some divine intervention, right? Now, the Goblin Man has pointed the gun directly at his head.
Ah, yes, yes, my little goblin. You dare to threaten my Brika. Antonia, you shall meet very soon. Are you ready?
I'm so sorry, man. I'm so fucking sorry. It's just a king. It's just a fucking king.
Pippin. Let her guide you. You can feel her through me.
Should I roll a religion roll?
Because we're running out of time, I'm going to give you a little bit of a boost here. If you were to consider this Goblin Man an ally for just a second, can you think of a way that you can use that to cross the distance between you and Brika right now?
It would be Oath of Protection. Or, excuse me, the Leap of Faith.
Is this something you'd be interested in trying?
I would consider him an ally because, 1, because of the things he's saying, and 2, because he hasn't hurt anyone yet. So, I'd
You leap
swap.
to him?
I would leap to him and swap places.
It's not even... I don't believe it's swapping. I believe it's more of you getting in between him and the damage that he's about to take,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly. So, Crash, as you pray and nothing happens and everything seems like it's going the same way before, you see Pippin's eye, the one that's normally green, glaze over with like a goldish tint. As you see him previously bound to his knees, leap across the distance in a flash, putting himself between the goblin and the gun. Brika's hand, which was weirdly resting on the chest of the goblin, now is resting on Pippin's chest. Do you cast Hands on Lay?
Yeah. I would cast using all of the healing that I have available to me.
Brika, roll me a wisdom saving throw and add 5 to it.
15.
You can't stop. But there's a moment, a singular moment, where your eyes stop glazing over. And you feel as if your glasses have been put back on as you look at Pippin. You can say one word as Brika.
Glasses.
As she says the simple word, glasses. Click. Boom. Everything in this house, everything that you know, is engulfed in flame. As your safe house explodes. All of you take no damage. You expect the burn to come, but it never does. As the flames burn around you, Leo, the figure, his range of influence has now encompassed you all in like a tight bubble as the flames are passing over it. And you see a presence, a man bathed in white, holding Brika, who is now unconscious, in his arms. As the shadow figure and the light figure stare into each other and crash just before the flames engulf everything around you as Brika falls to the ground. You see it. Varric catches her. And that is where I'm going to end today's session. Thank you for listening to We Together. Find all of our links on our Linktree or join our amazing Discord community at We Together Gaming to chat about the story, share your thoughts, and hang out with the cast and GM. If you'd like to support us, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/WeTogetherGaming. You'll get exclusive access to our behind-the-scenes podcast, where we talk about our favorite moments, dive into character work, and have long-form discussions about the story every week. If you're all caught up and looking for more, check out the actual play podcast Hapless Heroes, now in its second season, featuring me, your GM, as a player, available on all streaming services. A quick thank you to our top-tier patrons: GxLobes, BrenDaniel, aka Naturally Noted, That Guy Jake, and my Momma. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, stay adventurous, and remember, whatever we do it better together.